This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is an alert day today. Rain, snow, and wind all headed our way. Meteorologist Nicole Skalicki tracking the timing of it all for us. Nicole?
Yeah, we have some of that rain on the way right now. We are going to see that heavy snow potential as we go into tonight. So a lot of weather to talk about over the next 24 hours. Let's get right into it. Current weather alerts right now across the area. Blizzard warning into southeastern Minnesota. The first time there's been a blizzard warning there in just over 2 years. That's for some very strong wind gusts. The rest of the area looking at either being in the winter storm warning or advisory. Still seeing those strong wind gusts and the potential for some significant snowfall. But that's not going to come until later tonight. So far, we're looking at heavy rain starting to move into the area sometime this afternoon, around 3 to 4 p.m. for the I-90 corridor. Again, the main risk today is going to be that heavy rain, with winds starting to ramp up in the overnight period. But tomorrow, heavy snow and strong winds combine to make some very hazardous travel. So here's a live look at radar right now. We just had a very light band of rain just move across La Crosse, starting to move closer to the I-94 corridor. But if we take a wider view at it, we can see those widespread showers now getting into Iowa. That's eventually going to make its way on up into our area with some snow off to our west. Just a taste of what's to come in the next day or so. So here we are for the rest of your afternoon in La Crosse. Again, showers starting to move in around 3 or 4 p.m. In Eau Claire, it'll be just an hour or two later than that, but then we'll continue to see widespread rain throughout the night and snow transitioning as we go into the overnight period. I'll have a full look at the timing, the track, and all the impacts coming up in my full forecast.
All right, Nicole, thank you. And don't forget, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. You can find that in the App Store or on Google Play. President Trump set to give a speech tonight before a joint gathering of Congress, his first since taking office for a second time. It comes as new U.S. tariffs went into effect overnight and after the White House put all U.S. aid to Ukraine on hold. Natalie Brandt has the latest from Capitol Hill.
25% tariffs are now in effect on the nation's two biggest trading partners, Canada and Mexico, as President Trump gets ready to address a joint session of Congress tonight.
It's going to be very costly for people to take advantage of this country.
The U.S. also increased tariffs on imports from China, bringing them to 20%. Each country has vowed to respond with tariffs of its own. But on Fox News, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent downplayed impacts to consumers.
I am highly confident that the Chinese manufacturers will eat the tariffs. Prices won't go up. With Canada and Mexico, I think we're in the middle of a transition.
But even some Republicans are worried.
Maine's economy is very integrated with Canada. Certain Maine products, such as lobster and blueberries, are often processed in Canada and then come back into the United States.
The president's address here on Capitol Hill also comes as the Trump administration paused military aid to Ukraine following Friday's contentious meeting with President Zelensky.
The president has been very clear he wants the Ukrainians to come to the negotiating table. I think when the Ukrainians come to the negotiating table, everything is on the table.
President Trump's domestic agenda is also expected to be front and center tonight, including efforts to shrink the size of the federal government, with over 25,000 layoffs so far.
Firing federal workers who do cancer research and Alzheimer's research, that does not make us a stronger country or a stronger government.
Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren is among the Democrats who have invited fired federal workers as special guests tonight. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
You can watch President Trump's address to Congress right here on Channel 8. It'll start at 8 p.m. and we will also live stream the event. New at noon, reports that DOGE is canceling the leases of several federal offices here in Wisconsin. Overall, 16 federal offices are being impacted, reportedly including the Food and Drug Administration and Small Business Administration offices in Madison, and the Federal Highway Administration office, which has about 30 workers. DOGE claims ending the fish and wildlife lease saved the government almost $300,000. The Onalaska Library hosted a special event with a Vietnam veteran this morning. Retired Colonel Raymond Bolin spoke about his military memoir, When the Bugle Calls, sharing stories from his 30-year military career. The decorated Army pilot, who served 2 tours in Vietnam, also weighed in on current military challenges, including President Trump's decision to withhold aid from Ukraine after a tense Oval Office meeting with President Zelensky.
Our support to Ukraine has been important, worthwhile. But I also believe that we cannot continue to do that indefinitely. And so I'm happy to see that there's some movement towards hopefully bringing that to conclusion.
Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Ukrainian officials now warning their weapons stockpile may only last 6 months following Trump's decision to pause U.S. military aid. Happening this week, La Crosse Public Library will close Friday for some maintenance work. The library installing a new water gate valve in the main building. It'll reopen on Saturday. Some good news at the gas pump. According to Gas Buddy, a gallon of regular in Wisconsin is $2.80. That's down 6 cents from last week. In La Crosse, a gallon of regular is around $2.91. The national average is at $3.09. But experts fear the dip may be short-lived as President Trump's new tariffs on Canadian oil imports, which went into effect today, could soon add 20 to 30 cents per gallon nationwide. Fans can now sign up to attend the NFL Draft in Green Bay. You can register using the NFL One Pass app or online on the NFL's website. One of the exhibits, the NFL Experience, lets you kick a field goal, run a 40-yard dash, and participate in catching drills. Fans can also get autographs from Hall of Famers. The NFL Draft goes from April 24th through the 26th. The Brewers, meanwhile, will honor the late legendary broadcaster Bob Uecker during their home opener. Uecker died in January at 90 from small cell lung cancer before the game. Before the game, there'll be a moment of silence. Uecker's patches on jerseys and his signature on the outfield grass. Brewers kick off their home schedule Monday, March 31st. Still to come for us at noon today, President Trump's tariffs took effect. Coming up, why car prices could see the biggest jump. And Taiwan set to invest $100 billion into a new computer chip manufacturing plant, how it could lower the cost of technology across America.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Looking for laminate or wood flooring? Why choose Carpets To Go? At Wisconsin's premier flooring sales, Carpets To Go has the best in selection and name brands. Forget what you thought about laminate. Today's laminate is better, stronger, and more stylish than ever. Wood flooring brings an elegance to any room, and there's a wood type and stain for every room. With free estimates and design, financing, and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets To Go at their convenient location in Onalaska.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
In your noon consumer news, experts say tariffs starting today could cause the cost of some models of new cars to shoot up. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines from New York.
A new report says President Donald Trump's tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico, which start today, could cause the price of new cars to jump by as much as $12,000 for some models. That's according to Michigan-based consulting firm Anderson Economic Group. The average cost of a new vehicle is already at a near all-time high of $50,000. According to Kelley Blue Book, Ford CEO has said prolonged tariffs could wipe out the U.S. automakers' profits. Last week, President Trump posted on social media he believes the tariffs will drive massive auto manufacturing back to Michigan. President Trump is touting a $100 billion investment in the U.S. from Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. The chip maker plans to build manufacturing plants, which the president says will be in Arizona, to make semiconductor chips. The chips are vital to everything from smartphones to automobiles. This investment is in addition to the company's pledge to spend $65 billion to build plants in the U.S. during the previous Biden administration. And today, Starbucks lovers can order off the coffee chain's new spring menu. The company brought back its lavender-flavored drinks and a new iced cherry chai beverage. Starbucks is also adding the jalapeno chicken pocket to its food menu.
Coming up, global obesity rates doubling with children seeing the sharpest rise. The concerning forecast for 2050 just ahead. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. Stay with us. We're back after this.
I kind of think of our airport like a small business. It really is super important that we support our local businesses, and that's what helps make a community thrive.
I'm Judge Susan Crawford. Right now, there's a lot of false ads trying to tell you who I am. So I thought I'd tell you myself. As a former prosecutor and now as a judge, I've made sure rapists, murderers, and child predators were behind bars. I believe in protecting your family and your right to privacy, and that women have the right to make their own decisions about their health care. Because to me, that's just common sense. And that's why I'm running for Supreme Court.
The 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. The proof is in the truth. And the truth is that the Board Store does offer higher quality at lower prices, as has been the case for the last 35 years. The 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show. Superior products, superior service at the lowest prices of the year. Bath or kitchen remodels, windows or doors, pergolas, patio covers, sunrooms, siding, or gutters. Do it now. The 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
When people come to La Crosse, for those that are relocating to La Crosse, knowing that they've got convenient travel to be able to get out of La Crosse to travel outside of the area is important to them, as well as bringing family and friends in for visiting.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Coming through Barrymore Show. I'm coming through Barrymore Show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes!
Can I do that?
How fun is this? You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical news, by 2050, researchers predict most adults and a third of children will be overweight or obese. A Lancet study shows global obesity has doubled, now affecting 2.5 billion people. Researchers are most concerned about surging rates among children, especially boys. The U.S. currently ranks third globally behind China and India, a position expected to remain unchanged by 2050. Cervical cancer is on the rise in rural America, specifically among white women. A study published in JAMA found cases in rural areas are 25% higher than in urban areas, and the rate of death is 42% higher. Possible reasons include less access to health screenings and lack of use of the HPV vaccine. Nearly 1 in 5 college athletes, meanwhile, say they've experienced verbal or nonverbal abuse from a coach. A survey by the British Journal of Sports Medicine questioned NCAA athletes and found the rates of abuse were higher in team sports. The research showed abuse can affect an athlete's mental health, quality of life, and well-being into adulthood. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from CityCam 8. Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, recognized as Wisconsin's #1 charter middle school, has open enrollment until March 31st for incoming 6th graders. Learn more at www.isasparta.com.
Nick Swardson.
Yeah, if you want a relaxing experience, get a massage at the airport. What a treat. The guy's like, all right, just breathe. Flight 403 to JFK! Leaving now, let's go! Just breathe. Gate 24, missing child! You're in the rainforest.
Live on tour, Nick Swardson, Toilet Head, Friday, May 2nd at Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Nick Swardson.
When she was a lawyer, Susan Crawford defended Planned Parenthood.
And she personally trusts women to decide whether to have an abortion.
Not Brad Schimmel.
He wants to take us back to the 1849 law
that bans abortion for rape and the health of the mother.
So Susan Crawford is the common sense judge who will protect our rights. And Brad Schimmel is the extremist who will take them away.
That's why we need
Susan Crawford. Susan Crawford.
Susan Crawford on the Supreme Court.
The Sparta Innovation STEM Academy, recognized as Wisconsin's #1 charter middle school, has open enrollment until March 31st for incoming 6th graders. Learn more at www.isasparta.com.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
News 8 Now, Sports.
If you have any errands that you want to get done today or any travel plans going on tomorrow, you're definitely going to want to listen up. We have alert day conditions starting later this afternoon and lasting through most of tomorrow, at least through the afternoon. Today we're looking at widespread rain moving into the area, so if you have any errands or anything you want to get done later into the evening, you're definitely going to want to bring a nice little jacket and potentially an umbrella with you, because we're going to have some nice showers out there. As we move into the overnight period, we'll have a lot of that rain switching over to snow, potentially some heavy snow amounts, and the wind gusts are really going to start to blow, especially as we go into Wednesday morning. This is going to affect all of our area, but there are some locations who could see some more severe weather impacts as we go throughout the evening and into tonight. So let's take a look. Right now we saw those scattered light showers out there. That'll continue on throughout the afternoon until we get this really main body of the system starting to reach up towards the I-90 corridor around 3 p.m. As you can see, there are some moderate to heavy rainfall rates within this widespread area of rain getting to Eau Claire around 5-6 p.m. Not really going to rule out the chance of maybe hearing a couple rumbles of thunder in this. We're definitely not expecting anything severe, but again, heavy rain with almost or up to an inch of rain possible, especially for areas south of I-90. Keep in mind, the ground is still frozen right now, so it's going to do very little in the way of absorbing any rain that falls. Definitely something to be aware of if you're next to any minor river valleys. Could see some minor flooding in those locations. Otherwise, this is where the fun really begins. As we go into tonight, we're going to see a lot of this rain slowly start to transition to snow. This low pressure system that's giving us this storm is going to be off to our east by tonight, and it's really going to be circulating that cooler air in behind it. Starting to see that transition near Eau Claire around midnight, continuing on, getting to more snow in La Crosse around 3-4 in the morning. But as you wake up tomorrow, by around 7-8, everyone will be under snow. We're looking at the heaviest rates being where that line was that first started to see that transition, so likely between Rochester and Eau Claire, possibly a little bit off to the west of that. Still some impacts to our location. Another chance to maybe see some heavier rates closer to Toma and down to Viroqua, possibly because we have another quick band of energy moving through that could up those snow rates. So all stuff to keep in mind. We're going to see that snow continue on through the afternoon. Good should get out of the area by the evening, and then as we go into Thursday, we'll we'll have those clouds clearing out and we'll actually have a dry day to take a little bit of a break from this. Here's the snow amounts. While this isn't the main concern, we are seeing the potential for some significant amounts again, especially closer to that area that's going to see that transition to snow a little bit sooner. 6 to 9 inches for those locations. Most of our area looking at about 4 to 7, but again, this area right here is where there could be some uncertainty and possibly seeing a few locations getting a little bit higher than that. Otherwise, our southern counties seeing at least 2 to 4. But again, that's not the main concern. The main concern is going to be these wind gusts. Already seeing wind gusts ramping up tonight. Overnight, seeing some gusts around 35 miles an hour. This is going to be about that time when we start to see snow mixing in with the rain. And as we go into early Wednesday morning, wind gusts getting upwards of 45 miles an hour, eventually hitting that 50-mile-an-hour mark, especially west of the Mississippi. That's where we're going to see potential whiteout conditions. Definitely not something you want to be on the roads during, so if you have any travel plans tomorrow, it would be best to postpone them or at least wait until the evening time. Here's your travel impacts. Wet roads starting tonight, not really looking at the chance for any wind chills. Slushy roads possibly becoming an issue into your early morning, and visibility, again, that's going to be the main problem, especially as we go into the early morning and even bleeding over into the afternoon tomorrow. Otherwise, we have another chance of some snow on the way as we go into Friday, mainly for areas south of I-90, looking to see some light amounts, but really that main impact still coming today with significant snow amounts, very strong gusts. You're definitely going to want to possibly stay at home or at least indoors as long as you can throughout your day tomorrow, because we're getting another taste of winter, but it's not going to last long. We have possibility of seeing the 60s by the start of next week, so it's a big switch.
Yes,
big
quite
swing.
some swings there.
Very
going from
March
hunkering
weather.
down to we'll want to be outside again.
Exactly.
Can't wait. All right, thank you, Nicole. Coming up, robots that pick fruit and diagnose plant problems. How AI is transforming farms worldwide. We'll show you more when we come back.
Working here at Park Bank, I like that we are able to help customers not with just one thing. We can help them from deposits to opening accounts to debit cards, mobile app, loans. It's just nice to be able to help them with everything that they need help with.
Dreaming of a career but worried about time and cost? At CVTC, we make it easy. With low tuition costs and a wide variety of programs to choose from, we'll get you job ready in just 1 to 2 years. You'll graduate with minimal debt and find a career you love with competitive starting salaries. Dive into your future today with affordable, fast, and rewarding programs at CVTC. Visit cvtc.edu to learn more.
Radon is a radioactive gas you can't see or smell, but it's the second leading cause of lung cancer in America. It can seep up from the ground and into your home, and as many as 1 in 3 homes can have dangerous levels, especially in basements, where many of us have bedrooms and playrooms. Call American Water Works for an expert radon solution. We'll get radon out to help protect your family and your home's value. Don't wait. Breathe healthier today. Call the radon experts at American Water Works.
I know Brad Schimmel. He has always focused on getting justice for victims of sexual assault. The Sexual Assault Kit Initiative, Brad cleared that backlog. It's a completely false attack on him. His opponents, I think, have to change the narrative to redirect the focus away when she routinely gives light sentences to child predators. That is not what we need on the Supreme Court in Wisconsin.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you. There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.01% APY. Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. Could robots be the future of farming? A Spanish startup is betting on it. Their robots use smart cameras to identify ripe berries while they simultaneously monitor the plant's health. The technology instantly alerts farmers to water stress, nutrient deficiencies, and disease. You see it picking a strawberry there, potentially saving entire crops by alerting it of diseases. Developers expect these robotic farm hands in fields worldwide within just a few years. Nicole is back with a final look at our weather after the break.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
Your life, your money, your way. Ultra's A+ accounts are made for you. No monthly fees, no minimum balance, no hassle. Now that's something to dance about. What are you waiting for? Open an account online today.
Looking for laminate or wood flooring? Why choose Carpets to Go? At Wisconsin's premier flooring sales, Carpets to Go has the best in selection and name brands. Forget what you thought about laminate. Today's laminate is better, stronger, and more stylish than ever. Wood flooring brings an elegance to any room, and there's a wood type and stain for every room. With free estimates and design, financing, and installation available, there's no better choice than Carpets to Go at their convenient location in Onalaska.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
Looking for a new ride? At Ultra, we know some family members are pickier than others. Apply today at driveultra.org and find a ride that makes everyone happy. No payments for 90 days. Driver tested, puppy approved. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Here's another look at your travel conditions starting tonight and lasting through tomorrow afternoon. Seeing some wet roads start to pop up today, and then some more slushy roads as we start to get some of that snow mixing in. Visibility definitely going to be the main issue, seeing it get less than 1/4 of a mile at times, especially for locations just west of the Mississippi. Otherwise, we have the possibility of 60s coming in the next few days, maybe next week. That snow won't last too long with those temperatures. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, quite the turn there. We'll be tracking it for you tonight and tomorrow morning. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us today.